We got next screaming Israel ride. Jamming to my verbs, standing on the curb, famine of the word, damaging my nerves, cannon for the purge. I go Michael bad.
You have a clear understanding of what's going on over here?
What's going on right now?
Yeah,
like
up here, yeah. I can't hear you.
It's like y'all trying to get the word out that we are the actual Israelites.
Yeah. Did you know that before you stepped up here?
Oh, I hear a lot of things.
You hear a lot of things? Which things do you lean towards the most? You smell like a dog, man. Anybody's walking? Okay.
I can understand.
You can step up a little bit, bro. You talk kind of low. I can't really hear you.
I lean towards things that I can understand.
Yeah. Is the Bible easy to be understood? Some parts of it. So you want to lean towards some parts of the Bible, or would you say you believe in the whole Bible?
I believe in God.
You believe in God, just not sure which God?
It's not that. I just don't believe a lot of the stuff that I was taught.
Right.
I grew up Baptist, and whenever I got old enough to make my own decision, I went to a non-denominational church.
Right.
And then, my preacher, he still preaches about God, but he preaches about like self, like actually making something for yourself and like letting God assist you with something.
Right. So, your preacher, did you teach like judgment? Nah, he just teaches prosperity. Hey, look, you go do what you do, and hopefully you prosper.
No,
if you don't, then you're probably doing something wrong.
I'm not saying that because, like, right now, the world and society has like been taught to subject to everything that they give out, like homophobic activities and all other things that my pastor used to
He preaches against homophobia.
No, he preaches against like.
Let me ask you something. Okay. Do you think homosexuality is right?
No, I don't.
Okay. Go ahead. Y'all go on back. Yeah. Y'all go. What you were saying? You going to slavery, man. Right. Go ahead. I wasn't even going to say nothing to him, but he had to roll over the side. What you were saying?
I don't believe that I don't want to say that I don't believe that people should be gay. You have the right to do whatever you want to do.
Would the Bible say that?
No, it doesn't.
So I'm trying to understand. We can't link. Give me that lean line on our own understanding. Let me show you something.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart.
Trust in the Lord with all thine heart. That requires you to go in and figure out his goal, his end game for the whole entire world, and trust in their plan, right? So the Most High had a particular way that the world is supposed to be. You got to trust that the Most High, being what you call all-knowing, all-omniscient, and able to make the proper decisions for the world, is going to give you the right blueprint. Right, trust in the Lord with all thy heart. Go ahead.
And lean not unto thine own understanding.
And lean not unto thine own understanding. Right? Give me that SICARRI 3:24. Right? So it says, matter of fact, start up a little bit, like 22.
Done. SICARRI 3:22. But what is commanded thee, think thereupon.
Read up on 21.
SICARRI 3:21. Seek not out of the things that are too hard for thee, neither search the things that are above thy strength.
Go ahead.
But what is commanded thee?
But what is commanded thee, right? It says, seek unto the things which is commanded unto you. Go ahead.
Think thereupon with reverence, for it is not needful for thee to see with thine eyes the things that are in secret. Be not curious in unnecessary matters.
Be not curious in unnecessary matters. Go ahead.
For more things are showed unto thee than man understand.
Go ahead.
For many are deceived by their own.
Hey, Tara. You hear this right quick, all right? All right, watch this. Read.
SICARRI 3:24. For many are deceived by their own vain opinions.
It says, take the truck back. Yeah, There we go. I ain't gonna talk loud. What's the apocrypha? I know. I figured that. Read it again. Read verse 24 again.
God, for many are deceived by their own vain opinion.
For many are deceived by their own vain opinion. What they mean? What they mean to you?
Teacher.
Many are deceived by their own vain opinion. What they mean? What they mean, big bro?
I feel like it means,
Okay.
I feel like it means many are lost, deceived by their own
Thoughts.
thoughts.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, people think they know. That's why I read the previous verse, lean out to thy own understanding, because you can think a certain way. Give me that Jeremiah 17. You can think that you know a certain way is correct. You can assume that, right? But that doesn't make it true. See what I'm saying? So that's where it's going into lean out into thy own understanding. And it also says, be not deceived, for many are deceived by their own vain opinion. See what I'm saying? So we can't just say, yeah, the heart is, yeah. You got it? Yeah, go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 17:9. The heart is deceitful above all things.
What?
Above all things.
The heart is deceitful above all things. So you got people thinking, oh yeah, it's okay for me to live like this. It's okay for me to be a homosexual. It's okay for me to, you know what I'm saying, even if I'm not one to say it's okay or whatever. But that's them really being deceived by their own vain opinion. Because according to the Bible, it says homosexuals gonna get put to death. It says everyone that defileth himself with mankind is unfit for the kingdom. See what I'm saying? So we can't just say, I'm gonna be indifferent about it. You know, I'm gonna just live a certain way. You gotta stand bold for what the Bible says. It says you can't be that way. You see what I'm saying? So there's judgments in the Bible, right? I'm gonna ask you again. Have you learned about any of the judgments of the Bible? I mean, you got the commandments, and you have the things that are gonna happen if you break the commandments, right? So that's a form of judgment, yeah. Everybody's read. You said Revelation. That don't mean they got the proper understanding of it, though, right? Give me that Hebrews 5 and 12. You want my jack? Hebrews 5 and 12.
This book of Hebrews chapter 5 verse 12. For when the
okay, yeah. You wanted to know what the apocrypha was, right? Give me the 1611. You got that's my 1611. Okay, cool. Okay, so what you have here? Let us see it. This is the 1611 King James Version Bible, right? Okay, so that was the original Bible. It has 80 books in it. You understand? So in the time of Christ, you had the Old Testament that was being read, as well as the Apocrypha, which stops at the book of Second Maccabees. So it was history and prophecy all the way up to the time of the Greek captivity. See what I'm saying? There's a lot of wise sayings and prophecies and history that was being recorded all the way up to the time of the Greeks. Now after the Greeks, you had the Romans. The Romans is the time that Christ was living in. So all of the different where we had manuscripts and stuff like that, all the way up to the Greeks was in the what you call the Greek Septuagint, or the Bible. You see what I'm saying? The New Testament, the last books of the from Matthew all the way through the Revelation was added afterwards, a little later. You see what I'm saying? So this is the original Bible with all 80 books. This right here is the Apocrypha. Is basically the bridge between the Persian Mede captivity in Malachi and the Roman captivity in Matthew, which is the Greeks in the middle. You see what I'm saying? It's the Greek captivity in the middle. So this is the information that came from the Greek captivity. My bad. But yeah, Christ read out of that specifically too. Yeah, we believe the whole Bible from Genesis to Revelation, all 80 books. Yeah. Okay, what's up? I can't hear you.
There's a lot of black individuals who still read their Bible, still follow through with what the Bible says. And the Bible is the same thing that held
Well, this you gotta understand, right? Are you familiar with history? The history of slavery?
I'm familiar with a lot of things.
Okay.
Y'all
bless
are
you.
so sorry.
Alright, in slavery.
Just like it's today.
You good. We deal with slavery, right? The gospel or the doctrine rather that was taught in slavery. Is that the same doctrine that's taught in the Bible? You sure about that? You positive? Are you familiar with what they term the slave Bible?
I mean,
Yeah, look.
I'm not familiar with the slave Bible.
Uh-huh.
A lot of those laws are still intact today.
Right.
I don't know if there's a lot of black people or Israelites that are aware of that for the same time. I mean, I
This what you gotta understand. This what you gotta understand, right? This what you gotta understand. In slavery, right? In slavery, we weren't the best speakers of English, right? We couldn't really read English, okay? So the doctrine that was given to us was a very what you would call particular doctrine only dedicated to slaves. You know what I'm saying? They weren't reading the full Bible, because when you go give me Revelation 13:10, they weren't reading the full Bible. They were reading particular parts of the Bible that would further their agenda, assist them in their exactly. That doesn't make what they're saying true. You see what I'm saying? Right. What you got? Watch this. If they was, this is how I know that the Bible that they were teaching in slavery isn't the right Bible. Go ahead.
Yes, good.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity.
That leadeth into captivity. So this would really be condemning. This is going to condemn white people. All right. Read this again.
He that leadeth into captivity
Let us in captivity, right? Go ahead.
shall go into captivity.
If you lead somebody into captivity, you got to go into captivity. You think they read that to a slave?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You think they read that? Yeah.
That's because that they were giving slaves were in the Old Testament. Right now, like what they're using or what a lot of people in church use to lean on is the New Testament.
Watch this. Read that. Watch it. Check this out.
The so-called slave Bible told of Joseph's enslavement. But
Read the title.
okay, why Bibles given to slaves?
Why Bibles what?
Given to slaves
Bibles given to slaves. Go ahead.
omitted most of the Old Testament.
Omitted most of the Old Testament. It said that they omitted most of the Old Testament. You finna keep reading?
No, I mean, this is really a whole thing.
Yeah, it's a whole. You should get this. You should get the article. Yeah, it was just on CNN. That's the slave Bible. What happened was a bunch of the Old Testament teaches the judgments of the things that's supposed to happen if you behave a certain way to a particular human. You see what I'm saying? A bunch of our laws, like for instance, Exodus 21:16. Yeah, watch this.
This is Exodus 21:16. And he that stealeth a man.
It is still a demand, right? White people stole so-called blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans, right? And transported them all over the world, right? Go ahead.
And selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
What?
He shall surely be put to death.
What happened?
He shall surely be put to death.
So this says that white people are supposed to be put to death. You think they read that to a slave?
No, I doubt it.
You doubt it, right? So that's the point we're trying to make. That go ahead.
This is the book of Song of Solomon. You think they read this to us? Verse 5. I am black.
What?
I am black.
What?
I am black.
Solomon is saying he is black. This is what's going on in the Bible. You think they read that to a slave? That the people of the Bible were black people, so-called black people? See what I'm saying? So what you dealing with now is
I am black but comely.
I'm black but beautiful. I'm black and beautiful. Go ahead.
O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar.
Oh, you daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar.
Nah, one more. As the curtains of Solomon.
Solomon. What does it mean to me? Read it again.
I am black. Oh, wait, point. The Song of Songs, which is Solomon.
Solomon is the author of this book, right? Okay.
I am black.
What?
I am black.
So Solomon is declaring himself to be black. Go ahead.
But comely. O ye daughters of Jerusalem,
Clarify. Go ahead.
as the tents of Kedar.
You know what the word Kedar means? What does it mean? It says as the tense of Kedar. What does the word Kedar mean?
What does this have to be like?
You asked me what is this? What is the first meaning? We only giving what kind of information? Right.
I mean, I don't believe the way that
They read certain scriptures out of the Bible. They perpetuated their plan. That doesn't make what they're.
And a lot of the history right now that they're giving to our children that are in the schools right now, they're reading pieces of that history. So, like I said, I wholeheartedly.
We don't disagree with that though.
I wholeheartedly agree with you guys talking about, but y'all are not giving the full, like in-depth story of what's going on.
So you're assuming. Give me a SICARRI 11 minutes.
So I'm saying that I believe in God. I believe there is a higher power.
Right.
Yes, I do believe that.
But you're distraught with the Bible because it was taught to our people.
I'm not upset with the Bible. I mean, I don't agree with slavery. I really hate that.
So you don't think the people that put your people in slavery should go into slavery?
I think that slavery is still going on right now.
Right, but that's not my question.
Do you have like a 9 to 5 or 8 to 6?
Yeah, I got a job.
Okay. So when you go to work, is that something that you want to do for the rest of your life?
I understand I'm a slave in America.
No. Is that something that you want to do for the rest of your life?
Well, I plan on making a business out of the job that I have.
And that's dope. But whenever you came onto that job, what did you sign?
I signed an agreement to work for a hire.
Exactly.
Right.
So I'm just saying that they're using a lot of that shit that they used back then right now.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
And we tell people that.
So what I'm saying is that you're giving only a piece of the knowledge that black people or Israelites should have right now.
How often have you came up and listened to us?
This is my first time.
Okay, so how can you assume that we are only giving pieces of the?
I feel like you're only giving pieces of the information because you're only pointing out certain sites or certain, citations in the Bible.
No, we read the whole Bible. Whatever topic comes up is what we deal with.
Whatever that is, which is dope, man. I think it's really nice. But I really think that y'all should be giving like a piece of the information. It also speaks to the Bible. Like it really does speak to the Bible.
It says,
ever learning and never coming to the full knowledge.
SICARRI 11:7. Blame not before thou hast examined the truth.
Blame not before thou has examined the truth, right? You literally just said you feel like we're not giving but only a piece of the puzzle.
Giving a piece of the information. Like I said, I really think it's great that y'all doing this.
I mean, you don't have to keep saying it.
I don't see a lot of black people or like black men.
What piece are we missing though?
I don't see like a lot of black people or black men that are coming out and actually like trying to do something with other black men or teaching them about like black people. So
This is what we're doing. We have brothers up there doing that. We got brothers right there doing that yesterday.
And I'm not discrediting that. I think that's really dope that y'all, I think it's really great that you guys are doing that. It's really interesting. This is my first time coming out here and hearing about this or, hearing about you guys. So I think it's really nice that you guys are coming out here and doing that. I think it's really nice.
I mean, that's cool, but I'm trying to figure out.
Have my opinions on
Yeah, I mean, I understand. I'm trying to say, you keep saying we're missing a piece. What piece are we missing?
You guys are missing a lot of pieces because you're only, like I said, you're only giving pieces of the information to the people.
Well, we're only bringing out what's relevant to the moment. I'm not about to read. If we're talking about, say like a homosexual comes up, right? I'm not about to read Genesis 1 verse 1 and God made the earth and that. I'm gonna go straight to where it talks about homosexuals and we're gonna break it down and give the sense.
She's making it seem like we don't go into history. Like he was just going into.
Yeah, that was his whole thing. He went to history. We go into history.
Like we don't go into the
Stockholm Syndrome?
Yeah, we was going into Stockholm Syndrome. We go into history and all that. We don't just read. We're not like Bible literalists. We go into history. That's why we brought up an article. So I'm trying to figure out like at what point are we missing something? Because we cover all bases. We study up here.
Well, I mean, I think like I'm gonna say again because I don't want to discredit y'all. I think it's really nice that y'all like what y'all doing. Like I really do. I really think it's really nice that y'all like what you're doing. But
I'm just trying to see like, did somebody send you up here?
No one sent me.
Okay.
I heard some noise over there when I was sitting there looking at the eye, and I was like, you know what? Let me walk in here and see what these young men are talking about today.
See,
like I said, I think it's really nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna interrupt y'all anymore. I'm gonna try to get have this and get the word out and really express how you guys feel about the Bible, how you feel about Israelites, and how you feel about black people. I think it's dope.
Not just black
So not just black people, but Hispanics and Native Americans.
Hispanics and Native Americans.
We all come from the same people.
Yeah, but I just watch. No, but like really, I just watch like how you guys display like I don't, and I'm not even gonna call it hatred. A man walked through with his wife who paused, literally paused, with a stroller that he was pushing. You know what I'm saying? And a lady who was holding a baby, and she looked at you guys and realized that you guys were out here. To me, excuse me, I'm not gonna say this is the way that she did it, but this is my opinion. That she looked at it like you guys are really out here trying to so they paused out of respect. And then they, after you guys gave them the okay, like, yeah, that's fine, you can go ahead and walk past, they went by and they accidentally brushed something on the side, and it was some negativity that was saying like,
Because we don't like the white man. And the Most High God doesn't like the white man.
That's right.
Don't tell me, hold on. Don't tell me we're stopping everything just to say you were mean to the white man. Why are you mean to the white
I'm
man?
not saying that at all, but you guys say that you believe in the Bible, right?
Yeah, we believe in the Bible and God hates the white man.
Right, but when it started though, it was what it started with, quote unquote, Adam and Eve. Really, it started with Adam because he took himself and created Adam. Okay, no.
I'm listening to you.
If that's the case, then maybe he didn't do that, but it started with the black man.
Okay.
Black man still created everything that you see.
So you're saying you're basically your roundabout premises. They came from us, so now they're us too, and we should treat them nice. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, every person in America,
But okay.
out of America, in Africa.
But even though God made everybody from Adam and Eve, correct? Doesn't mean God cares about everybody. And we're gonna prove it. Hold on. Let's just read this. I want you to tell me what this means.
The second Esdras, chapter 6, verse 54.
We're going to what you said. We're only given a piece. We're going to exactly what you're talking about.
And after these, Adam also,
You're talking about Adam. Everybody came from Adam.
whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures. Of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
So everybody comes from Adam, and the people God has chosen also came from Adam, which is the Israelites. Keep going.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our
He
sake.
made the worlds for the sakes of the Israelites, not everybody else. Watch this.
As for the other people,
As for the other people, the so-called white men,
which also come from Adam,
who also come from Adam, like how we do,
thou hast said that they are nothing.
God said they're what?
They are nothing.
No, we should be nice to them.
They are nothing.
They are nothing, so I'm going to treat them as such.
That's right.
So I don't care if they stop and care about what I got to say. They gotta respect this, because when we get brought on, when we get exalted as a nation, they're going to have to respect this, because they're going to be in captivity, and if they don't like it, they're going to die.
That's right.
Respectfully, this is rubbish.
How is this rubbish? The Bible. I literally read the Bible. And so you don't. The thing about it is, you don't believe. Give me John 4 and 22.
I mean, you can't be out here
Because you
teaching
don't-
and spewing out hate just because someone
God
else
hates
hates
though.
you.
God hates though. Does God hate? Does God hate? Get it. Let's get it.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
What did the Most High say about Esau, the so-called white man?
Have I hated.
He hates them. He hates them. See, the problem is, this is the problem. This is the problem with the black woman, man. It's just y'all say y'all love God and y'all believe in God, but y'all actually don't believe in what He says. Because if you go to Psalms, give me Psalms. No, don't give me that yet. Give me Psalm 66, verse 18. Because you really don't believe in God. Because He gave the word.
66. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 66, verse 18. 66, 18? Okay. Oh, okay. The Lord gave the word. Great was the company of those that published it.
The Lord gave the word. Great was those who publish it, who bring it forth. Just like how we're out here doing. So the Lord gave the word. You don't think what we're doing is rubbish. You think what the Most High brought to you is rubbish. That's what it is. You don't believe in God. You say you love Jesus. You don't love Jesus, number one. How am I being rude to you?
No, you're not being rude to me. I'm just referring to the situation. Like, I really feel like, you know what I'm saying, that you guys are out. I feel like what you're doing right now is great, but you're tainting the image of
How are we tainting it? We hate the white man. The Lord hates the white man. So why would I? It's that simple.
Can you give me a moment to speak?
Go ahead.
Okay. So like I
Say it again.
I said,
Tell me the last part.
I really appreciate the way that you guys are out here like doing this, like it's really dope. But like the way that you guys are bringing the message is really discrediting the people that is like delivering the message, and it's really discrediting the message that you're trying to provide to others. Like,
Can I respond to that?
I know that I'm a woman here speaking there. You know what I'm saying? In the Bible, it doesn't speak very highly of women, except for when it talks about Ruth or when it talks about Jesus' mother. That's about it. I'm just gonna say, like, you know what I'm saying, I really like what y'all doing, but the way that you guys are bringing the message is discrediting everything that you're
Okay,
saying.
let me show you how that's a damn lie. Give me Isaiah 58.
All right.
You just don't believe in the Bible. That's all it boils down to.
She love the
You
white
say
man.
you love them. Matter of fact, I personally think you believe white. It's not
Yeah,
for everybody.
Matthew 13.
No. Get Isaiah 58 right now. Get right now.
I'm gonna let you read.
Isaiah 50 aloud. Cry aloud. What did he say? Cry aloud. Spare not.
I'm not sparing your feelings. I don't care if you don't like the way I'm bringing it out. I'm gonna bring it out like the Most High said, by not sparing your feelings and lifting up my voice.
Right. Okay. Cry aloud.
Yeah.
Spare not.
Yeah.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
What?
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
Lift up our voice like a trumpet and stare in the face of those who afflicted us, the so-called white men, and tell them they're garbage. The Most High doesn't care about them. He hates them, and they're going to be our slaves. Thus saith the Lord. So that's how the Most High told us to bring it out. That's how he told Isaiah, and that's what's going to be.
And show my people their transgression.
So our people are transgressed,
In the house of Jacob their sins.
and that's exactly what we're doing.
Right. Thank you so much for the message.
Where you going?
I'm good. It's been a long day. Got a chance to walk out here and
Give me-
listen to the world. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome.
This ain't for everybody, man. Give me Proverbs 13:13.
That's right.
I'm about to speak. 13:13.
Proverbs 13:13. Whoso despiseth the word shall be destroyed. But he
Wait, whoso does what?
whoso despiseth the word shall be destroyed. But he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded.
Whosoever despiseth the word shall be destroyed. That's why he's walking down here. You're going to be destroyed, man. He's going to meet that missile when it comes. Because you despise the word. You don't despise what we're saying. What we're saying isn't rubbish. You just hate the Lord. That's what it all boils down to. That's just the nigga woman mindset, bro. That's the nigga woman. Why are you yelling at Master? Bring it out. Why are you yelling at Master? You know, they listening to you. I don't give a damn. Death to the white man.
That's right.
And all the other nations who are outside of the blacks, Hispanics, and Americans, the true Israelites, man. Just death to them. I don't care. I'm gonna lift up my voice like a trumpet against them, and I'm gonna show my people their sins, man. I'm gonna wake them up, and I'm gonna do that. I don't care about these other nations. I'm gonna do like the prophets of old and prophesy against many nations and many kingdoms. That's right. That's what I'm going to do. I don't care if it hurts your feelings. I don't care if you think I'm being too harsh. I don't give a damn. The prophets was harsh. Nehemiah put hands on people. That's right. That's right. You don't read the Bible. You just read Christianity, and then you want to say you believe in the Lord, and then you want to quote some things out of the Bible, but now you have a problem with the Bible, man. You're just double-minded. Just dumb. That's the problem with the nigga woman in America, bro. You just dumb. And you keep keep having kids and putting them in the same damn church house, which is the damn biggest trap house in the world, and have them being feminine and coming up here and speaking and bringing out the same foolishness, man.
That's right.
It's just a circle. It's just a circle of foolishness with them, man. A circle of foolishness.